Oh. Looks like it's just the two of us. What did you have in mind, Vanzeeks? Sorry. On a personal note, I must say you've surprised me, my Far Eastern friend. Oh. Despite being a Nipponese, you saw through the pretense of the malice that festered within that Englishman. What do you mean, despite being a Nipponese? Dude, chill. And at the same time, saw through the grime to the surprising heart of your English client. You have a curious talent for judging character, especially considering our very different cultures. I don't think there's anything curious about it. Whether we're from the Empire of Great Britain or the Empire of Japan, we're all human beings. We're not so different on the inside. You know, I took this case for one very simple reason. To lock swords with you once again here in the courtroom. You did? When I encountered you for the first time 2 months ago, it reminded me of toasting friendship and trust with another Nipponese, only to find my trust betrayed. Through you, I hope to look into the eyes of the man I once knew, and try to understand. Interesting. You mentioned something similar earlier today, about that total betrayal at the hands of the Japanese. What happened exactly? Well, you may ask. And one day, when the time comes, you will learn the answer, whether you like it or not. Cryptic? Alright, then I'll wait for that day if I must. Coming to be known as the Reaper of the Bailey, my retirement from service 5 years ago. It gives me cause to wonder if our meeting has some deeper purpose. So, farewell, my learned Nipponese fellow, until we meet again. Intriguing? I'm intrigued! 17th April, 524. The Old Bailey Defendant's Antechamber. I don't know why I had to sing it. It's done. It's over at last. But where's Iris disappeared to? Ah. Congratulations, Gina. I knew it all along. I knew that you were innocent. Well, you did what you said, Mr. Naruto. You believed in me, right up till the end. You're as odd as your name. What's odd about it? I told you I had faith in you, didn't I? No one ever has before, see? Kept the promise, I mean, properly. That's awful. I figured something out today. All my life, growing up in the slums, I've never trusted no one. But that's just cause I've been scared of being stabbed in the back. I mean, the more you trust someone, the more it hurts when they let you down. This is too real right now. This is too real! Speaking to my heart. I'm okay. Yes, I think I can understand that. After all, I had a taste of it in that trial 2 months ago. I chose to trust someone, and paid for it. That betrayal left a big scar. You know though, Gina, I worked something out quite recently too. Trusting in someone else is really an exercise in learning to trust yourself. When your gut tells you it's the right thing to do, and your trust is rewarded, there's no better feeling in the world. I think I have you to thank for reminding me of that valuable lesson. Oh, well, if you say so. Don't make a fat lot of sense to me, though. trying to say that putting my faith in Eugenia has been a real pleasure. For crying out loud, pack it in! But I suppose I sort of feel the same way. I mean, sometimes trusting someone else is, you know, alright. Oh! Thanks. This is the way I see it, Ryunosuke. A defense lawyer is only as good as his faith in his client. And that comes down to how much faith he has in himself. Oh, Kazuma. After this experience, I'm starting to feel like I understand what you mean. Kazuma, am I living up to your expectations? Am I turning out to be the lawyer you believed I could be? Pardon the interruption. Is this... Please tell me this is Sholmes. Oh no, it's... Iris? Sholmes? Yes! Sholmes! Let's go! He's still in disguise! He's... Oh my god, he's the best. He's the best character. He's the best character in the game. But what the deuce does a man have to do to be noticed around here, my dear fellow? That voice! It's too late for that voice now, Mr. Naruhodo. I've been standing here patiently in the corner of the room for an eternity. What? Okay, question. I can't rewind it right now. I can't like roll it back. But like, was it actually like this? Like, was he actually the guy standing there this whole time, or did it like change from the like the regular to bailiffs? Because if it was actually him, that's actually pretty hilarious. That's so funny. Yes, it was me all along. I would have said when you finally noticed me. But you people, with your incessant babbling. Oh, Mr. Sholmes. Yes, it was me all along. You see? Oh my god, this is the fucking best. I'd assumed you'd been taken back to the hospital, to be honest. Indeed I was, but I managed to escape again. Oh. I happen to be aware of one or two foibles of the doctor who was tending to me. I merely made my knowledge of them known to the man, and he happily issued me with a leave of absence. How very above board. But enough of my adventures. That was a fine victory, Mr. Naruhodo. Your tireless efforts justly rewarded, I feel. Congratulations, Naruhodo. As a close friend, I tip my hat to you. And I tip my Koro to you, sir. Oh, thank you. Some great detective you are. Great at being cold as ice, maybe. Oh, damn. Have I irked you in some way, Miss Lestrade? Well, you've been having us snoozing in a nice soft bed. Some of us have been fighting for our lives. Ah, well, that bullet did cause me to lose a substantial amount of blood, it's true. So I have indeed been feeling somewhat cold. But not perhaps as cold as ice, but, well, have a feel. Could you take your hands off my neck, please, Mr. Sholmes? He's the fucking best. And, in some way, I suppose, congratulations are in order for you too, Miss Lestrade. What do you mean, in some way? What's that supposed to mean? Why so half-hearted? Well, naturally, it isn't my intention to alarm you, but... an acquittal in a trial with that particular prosecutor is perhaps a little precarious. Oh yeah, I literally forgot about that. The whole, like, marked for death thing. Well done, Mr. Sholmes. Not alarming in the slightest. Oh, the Reaper, you mean? Because anyone who's found not guilty in a trial he was working on winds up dead anyway. Is that it? The very point I was trying to make. Wow. As exemplified by the fate of Mr. McGilded, in fact. Ah, but of course, I pay no attention to such irrational drivel myself. Yeah, well, it don't bother me. Oh, really? Of course not. The way I see it, Reaper's a bit like him upstairs. Him upstairs? You mean like God? Yeah, him upstairs knows what's what, right? He knows what people are like on the inside. He won't have got the wrong end of the stick. There's some govs like that bog trotter what are rotten to the core. At the end of the day, him upstairs makes sure they get what they deserve. God damn, it's got heavy quick. Jesus Christ. I suppose that's one way of looking at it. Divine justice is one thing, though. The Reaper taking matters into his own hands and claiming lives is another. Well, I ain't like the McGildeds of this world, so I ain't scared. I got principles, see? A trait in you which is to be admired, Miss Lestrade. Oi, just give her a rest, alright? As I was saying, congratulations are in order. The news of your acquittal was very welcome news to me indeed. Let me express my heartfelt congratulations, Gina. Well, there you are, Hurley! How long have you been in here? My God. Honestly, I went to the main entrance especially to meet you there. Ah, Iris, my dear, I do apologize. But wait until I tell you what happened. This pair made utter fools of themselves. What happened? As you know, I have a penchant for disguise. Oh my God, he's telling on us. He's telling on us! I was hiding in this room dressed as a bailiff. But these dolts didn't notice my presence at all. They had no idea. Can you imagine, Iris? Would you credit it? I'm not sure, really. Beg your pardon? I'm sorry, Hurley, but you just don't have the weighty presence you seem to think you have. Whoa! In fact, you really ought to be careful about that. It's going to land you in trouble one day. Oh, be careful. Oh, wow. Yikes. Ouch. Right to the ego. Anyway, it's such a shame. I was so hoping to throw a party for Ginny tonight. But you won't be able to come, will you? Don't look like I'm gonna be going nowhere for a while. You had the judge's patter? What the? Whatever. I got stuff to make amends for, apparently. All them offenses. What was it again? Breaking and entering, taking the bog trotter stuff, what was in the lug, blah blah blah. Yes, I think you'll find that basically being a pickpocket is the main offense. But diving ain't an offense. It's a job, isn't it? I don't think so. Oh boy. Still, it has got me thinking all this. Maybe I should start looking for another line of work. I mean, you didn't start off as a lawyer, did you, Otto? Otto? She calls him Otto. Well, no, but I was never a pickpocket. Well, anyway, I reckon I could make a change. I'm gonna do something for all of them. Lot like me from the why is this sentence so hard to read? Do something for all them lot like me from the slums. Something that makes a difference for them. That's a wonderful idea, Ginny, and I'm sure you can do it. What is it? Oh, stop! Nothing. Miss Gina Lestrade! Who is this? Prison carriage has arrived, madam. Ma'am, come with me to the rear gate at once. Alright. Well, looks like I'm off then. Yes, goodbye, Gina, and good luck. Otto? Yes? Ah! What was that for? I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to say, so... So he fired a smoke grenade. Ah, indeed. Perhaps the situation calls for a phrase hitherto missing from your vocabulary, Miss Lestrade. On occasions such as this, I would recommend a simple thank you. Oh. Oh, yes. It's good advice, Ginny. Oh my god. Right, I see. Well... Oh! Thanks, Otto. Oh, stop! Thank you forever for what you done, for believing in me. That got me, it did. Not at all. In fact, that should be my line. Thank you, Gina. Well, there she goes. I wonder if I'll ever see her again. Well, well, quite the indomitable pig purse. Oh, I nearly forgot. I bought a paper outside. It's a special edition, and this trial is all over the front page. Didn't we just finish? How'd they already write a fucking newspaper about it? Pickpocket's innocence proven. Isn't it wonderful? You should have shown it to Gina, Iris. She would have been thrilled. Oh no, how silly of me. Ah, but anyway, would you like the good news or the bad news? Not again. Well, what do you say, Bruno? Hurley? As usual, I think I'd rather get the bad news out of the way first. Absolutely not. I have no intention of listening to anything but good news. And there you have it. How people answer that question says a lot about them, doesn't it? Let's not go there. Alright then, maybe let's start with the good news this time. The rain has finally stopped. It was a record level of rainfall, apparently. Well, that is good news indeed. We can journey back in greater comfort. Alright then, what's the bad news? The huge storm has left the seas very choppy. The channel in particular is awful, so sailings out of Dover have been delayed by a day or more. Wait, Dover? That's right. If we head to the station immediately, we may still make it in time to wave Susie off. Yay! How's that bad news? but there won't be a train, surely. We couldn't be that lucky. Who do you think I am, Mr. Naruhodo? Mr. Sholmes? I rushed to Victoria Station earlier and made arrangements for a special express. If we hurry now, we shall be there in time for dinner. And I know of a fine restaurant that serves the most delicious baked soap. I don't... The great detective does it again. Indeed he does. I happen to be aware of a number of the rail transport director's foibles. Fucking foibles! This man and foibles! Stop with the foibles, Sholmes. What? I merely made my knowledge of them known to the man, and he happily laid on the locomotive. Elementary. Blackmail. Just an idea, but it might be wise to stop manipulating people that way. What are we waiting for then? To London Victoria? April, 5:32 a.m. Port of Dover, Quayside, oh no, that's Quayside, right? I don't know. That took somewhat longer than I had anticipated. Susie's boat must be about to leave now. Mr. Sato, where are you? Can we wave a handkerchief? Oh, there she is! Ah! Wait. Over there, look. It looks like she's reading something. Hold it! Mr. Sato, wait! What are you doing? Littering, it appears. Mr. Naruhodo? What are you doing here? We came as soon as we could after the trial. I mean, we heard that sailings were being delayed due to the bad weather, you see. Oh, I see. Then tell me, how did Gina's trial go? It went well. She was acquitted. Yay. That's wonderful. Really wonderful news. The book you were about to throw into the sea. It was your Encyclopedia of British Law, wasn't it? Oh dear, I was hoping you hadn't seen that. I'm not worthy of practicing law in any way now. So, I was saying my final farewell. You were saying goodbye to law? You, Susato-san? Would I be correct in assuming it's because of the peephole, Miss Susato? I deliberately altered the scene of a crime, and then I tried to hide the fact. What I did is utterly unforgivable. That reminds me. How did you even come to have this, Susie? On the evening of the incident, Mr. Sholmes had invited Gina to dinner, if you remember. Oh yes, we had a wonderful time. Well, Gina gave us a little introductory lesson, didn't she? To the art of pickpocketing. She picked that pocket. Oh, that was so much fun. I stole Runo's armband. Yes, please don't do that again, Iris. That band's very important to me. Well, if it's so important, you should pay more attention to it. You didn't notice for ages. I actually noticed immediately, but they didn't let me. Like, it was yeah. It was still in the court record. I think it would have been funnier if it came out of the court record when she did that, but yeah. On a whim, I thought it would be fun to see if I could take the cat Flapomat, so I put it up my sleeve. Really? And then I rather forgot about it, until I found myself in Mr. Windibank's shop with it later that night. I see. And then... Ah! Mr. Sholmes! Mr. Sholmes! Leave me, Mr. Naruhodo. Right. After Mr. Naruhodo had left the shop, I started to think that door started to play on my mind. The storeroom door, you mean? Yes, if Gina was anywhere in the shop, I realized it could only be behind that door. And at that moment, the little device I had up my sleeve sprang to mind. I was so worried about Gina, I simply had to know. So, you used the cat Flapomat to make the peephole in the door. As captured in a photographic print of the shop. By one of Hurley's red-handed recorders. Indeed, it was of the first importance, that point. Precisely when the peephole was made, that information would prove to be Mr. Naruhodo's greatest weapon. Though naturally, and without proof, it would have amounted to nothing. But when I looked through the hole in the door, the sight that met my eyes made my blood run cold. Thoughts started to run through my mind. I remembered that trial 2 months earlier. The trial of Magnus McGilded. I thought about how he had manipulated the evidence and arranged false testimony to secure his freedom. It made the British justice system feel very dark and sinister to me. And then, a terrible thought occurred to me. What if some wicked criminal was planning to do the same thing now? Because from the appearance of the crime scene, it looked exactly as though Gina had shot Mr. Windibank. Even though I was sure she would never have done such a thing. You were worried that the true culprit would try to frame her for the crime. That's right, but then I realized... It would be very difficult for anyone to give false testimony in this case. What do you mean? Well, the crime appeared to have happened behind the door of a locked room. For someone to claim falsely to have witnessed it, there would have to be a way to see beyond the door. For which a peephole would be the very thing. Only the peephole I had made wasn't actually there until after the crime had been committed, of course. And the criminal would know that, so it wouldn't make any difference. But the possibility of a rather ingenious trap was there, was it not? A trap? Is that why she did it? So, is that why you kept it a secret, Susie? Oh, Susie? Sorry, I forgot she has an accent. You never mentioned that you made the peephole to anyone, not even the police. I know, and I knew at the time what I was doing was wrong. A criminal offense, even. That's why I decided to confide in Mr. Sholmes. If Mr. Naruhodo was completely backed into a corner with no other possible means of escape, the truth about the people could save him. That was my plan. She really does think of everything. But then, why didn't you just tell me everything before the trial began? My dear fellow, you're not thinking straight, because then you would be an accessory and you would... Yeah. If she had done that, it would have rendered you complicit in the whole escapade. You could have been disbarred if you had been seen to have knowingly tampered with a crime scene. So Mr. Sato decided to shoulder the burden of the responsibility alone. For your sake, and Miss Lestrade's. Mr. Sato... The truth is, when it happened, I did it because I lost a little of my faith in the law. Oh. I was worried that the right person wouldn't be convicted of the crime, but the moment I allowed myself to think that is the moment I lost my right to call myself a judicial assistant. What you did isn't comparable to what he did. Graydon is the one who lied in the witness stand, using that peephole as a way to implicate Gina. And besides, if the peephole inconsistency hadn't existed, I'm not at all sure that she would have been acquitted in the end. Mr. Sato, what you did saved Gina's life. Well, with your kind words, Mr. Naruhodo, you've saved me too, from my regrets. Oh! Well, we must all be thankful that Miss Lestrade's freedom has been assured. Yes, exactly. Although some of the loose ends in that trial will continue to play on my mind, I'm sure. But the revelation that the music box disc contained secret messages, Mr. Naruhodo! What a triumph to work that out! I'm full of admiration! Well, actually, that argument wasn't quite as compelling as I thought it was. Oh, it wasn't? There was a communications officer among the jury members, you see, a telegraph operator. She said that the majority of the sounds on the disc were just meaningless tones. As one would expect. After all, we are talking about the secret government communications. No doubt they were written in cipher to avoid being readily understood should they have been intercepted. In cipher? I see. So then we could never have hoped to understand the message anyway. Nonsense, my dear fellow. It's quite a zero-pi problem, I assure you. This seems like a bad idea. Gi? Excuse me? Asogi? What? Hello? What? Well, that can't be a real word, can it? How funny. What the fuck? Wait! Iris, what did you just say? What the fuck? Oh, I just said Asogi? Does that word mean something to you? mean something? Asogi was the name of my best friend. What? But how? How do you know that name, Iris? I wrote it down during the trial before, when the message was playing on the music box. She transcribed it on the fly? She really is a genius. I thought the message probably wouldn't be written out in plain Morse code, so I tried various ways to interpret it. But whatever I tried, the words just didn't seem to make any sense. That is, in English at least. Oh. It suddenly occurred to me, you see, there's more than one Morse code, not just the English variety. Various countries around the world have altered and added to Morse code to use it in their own languages. I don't believe it. So the Morse code was it was Japanese Morse code? Are you saying... That's right. I've only actually seen a chart of Japanese Morse code once before. But I think it's based on the Iroha pangram, isn't it? And you mean to say that in Japanese Morse code, the message says Asogi? Yes, I think so. Sorry, but I don't remember all the Japanese Morse code. Iris, would you let me see that? Miss Susato, do you know it? Do you know Japanese Morse code? I thought this was the end! What the fuck? There's like a whole other fucking conspiracy going on. What the fuck? Yes, I spent some time studying. Of course you did. What? Why wouldn't you? What the fuck? Because I'm quite sure Morse code will become ever more popular. I don't know why I said popular. Important for international communications. Then might I recommend, my dear madam, that you focus your efforts on the English version. Be that as it may, Iris, show me the message, please. Of course. Of course. Of course. What the fuck? But what can this possibly mean? Whatever is in that long sequence of supposedly meaningless dots and dashes. It's made the color drain from Susato-san's face. There's no doubt that this message is written in Japanese Morse code. So the British Empire has been using Japanese for its secret communications? I don't understand the reason why, but the message appears to be a list of 4 people's names. 4 names? The first is Kei Asogi. Kazuma Asogi. Why? Why was his name on that disc? The second is A. Shin. Shin? I don't recognize that name. The third is T. Guregu-san. Okay. Gregson? It would seem Tobias Gregson is the third man on the list. What's his name doing in a secret government communication as well? And the last, I swear if it's fucking R. Naruhodo. What's the matter, Miss Susato? It's just so strange. So unexpected. Oh, what is it, Susie? Don't keep us in suspense. The last name is J. Oh, it's J. Wilson. What? Wilson? John H. Wilson? You mean Daddy? It says only J. Wilson, so I'm afraid I can't be sure. Then, after the 4 names, it reads, if I translate from Japanese, that is all 4. And that's the end of the message, or rather, the end of what you noted down, Iris. What the fuck? I just can't believe it. Who would ever have thought that those discs contain Japanese Morse code? Not to mention a strange list of some disturbingly familiar names. It would appear that this particular message is a communication of some kind between Great Britain and the Empire of Japan. So Daddy could be in Japan then, where Susie and Bruno come from. We need to tell her. Oh, well, No, it's not very likely, really, is it? I mean, there are thousands of people with the surname Wilson, and there must be a lot of J's among them. Professor John H. Wilson, visiting professor of medicine at the Imperial Yume University. But we can't tell Iris about that now. We just can't. This is so strange. Somehow, in solving the case of Mr. Windibank's murder today, I feel like I've rolled back a boulder at the mouth of a very dark cave. I do wonder if perhaps it's a dark cave that we shouldn't go wandering inside. Oh dear, the ship is about to set sail soon. Yes, it seems so. I'll sail on that steamship first to the port of Dunkirk in France. Then I'll change onto a larger passenger vessel bound for Japan. You're really going then, Susie? We wish you a safe passage, Mr. Soto. Thank you so much. I wish all of you the very best. Mr. Sato, I had hoped to have you always at my side, to guide me and support me. Mr. Naruhodo, please come back soon. As far as I'm concerned, you really are the very best judicial assistant in the world. I'm quite sure I'll be back before you know it. Really, Susie? Oh, now don't forget, Iris. I made you a promise I've yet to fulfill. A promise? About your manuscript. Oh. Oh, yes, the Hound of the Baskervilles. Well, I'll be waiting for you then, Susie. Promise is a promise. Definitely, Iris. Mr. Naruhodo. Yes? Do you remember the first time we met? Yes, of course. On the SS Buria, when I was dragged out from that wardrobe, still half asleep. Didn't they meet before that in the... like after the first case? I feel like they met then first. If I remember rightly, you threw me halfway across the cabin with the Susato takedown. You know very well I'm talking about after that. No. It's strange, but being thrown together as we were in that case, I somehow felt straight away that you were the perfect person to continue Kazuma-sama's great legacy. Is Susato. My instincts were right. I really want to believe. No, I'm sure that I'll be back soon. Farewell until then. Oh. Yo, cutscene. I forgot this game had cutscenes. I straight up forgot.
Somehow we seem to have come to the end of the adventures of Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Or the first volume, at least.
I always forget that's his actual voice.
Looking back now,
stupid one I give him.
It feels as though fate has led me on this journey. Fate led me to becoming a lawyer, to traveling halfway around the world, to meeting the great detective. I'm sure there'll be trials and tribulations ahead. Of course there will.
AA reference?
But whatever happens, I know I'll be able to turn my fortunes around.
Oh.
After all, I have the greatest friends in the world on my side.
Wonderful. Oh! Hello. Ah, yes, Mr. Naruhodo. Yes, Mr. Sholmes? I have some rather awkward news. Oh my god, I was ready for credits, goddammit! The railway company has decided to sue over the special express train, apparently. Huh? It caused such a commotion on the line, all the other trains had to wait at the stations. But really, we would never have made it to Dover in time otherwise. Anyway, I explained everything and how it was all your fault. Oh my god! Sholmes, you dick! Huh? I believe a formal complaint should be delivered to your office tomorrow. But not to worry, my dear fellow. According to Mr. Soto, you love defending yourself in court. Oh my god. Huh? It's alright, I'm perfectly happy to testify. He really didn't look like the sort of man who'd do something so outrageous. See? Oh my god. Mr. Sholmes? Yes? A word, if you don't mind. Why, certainly. Any word you like. I have a feeling I know what it is. Bellow it out, my dear fellow. Oh yes, I love Bruno's words, and I know just the one he'll use. Here. Then I really must say...
Objection!
Credits! Let them roll! Yeah! Oh my god, that was so much longer than I thought it was gonna be. Mother of God! I was expecting... I mean, I know, I get it. It was the last case. Oh, right, this thing. In the following weeks, hundreds of music boxes arrived at the baker's. Something was afoot, though it had transpired that I had ordered them all myself. So I advertised them for sale, with used by Mr. Sholmes to solve an important case. And the money I've earned, consulting detective work pays a pittance by comparison. Oh my god, I forgot this is the thing they do in the credits. So I gotta talk between the characters. I haven't slept a wink. This manuscript is due tomorrow now. When I'm this busy, Hurley usually cooks me breakfast. Well, cooks is an overstatement. For some dry toast and insipid coffee. Oh my god. I do miss Susie and her lovely Japanese breakfasts. Oh. Yeah, I was expecting it to be that much longer. Almost 6 hours of a stream. 5.5 hours. Goddamn. We did it though. They really... Okay. Witness, your testament... I almost forgot this guy's voice. ...is riddled with contradictions. Exactly. Rarely do rare Koban coins hide under rare stakes themselves. Well, I don't know. Knows his father is an innocent man. Or are you calling my son a liar? Witnesses, my courtroom is no place for your petty arguments. Oh my god. I mean, fuck, I'd just let it roll. It's credits. Having delivered the Russian dancer to shore in Shanghai, I laid low on the steamship for a while. But last night, I apprehended an extremely suspicious Japanese national on board. I've done nothing wrong! All I did was give Wagahai's what? Something refuge. A man brings some kittens on board and suddenly he's a hardened criminal! It's not fair! Oh god, I have to go through all the voices I've done in this fucking game. I have to remember them and then do them. Oh god. Here we go. Scientific investigation will be the gold standard for policing in the new age. I dream of a world governed by the tenets of order and discipline. Like a great clock, in fact, whose hundreds of parts mesh together in perfect unison. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have but 2 minutes and 37 seconds until my next appointment. Fucking cliffhanger, though. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't expecting... That was a crazy cliffhanger. Those, the 4 names and, what the fuck's going on there. The latest Rhyme magazine is out, and I'm in it again. Whenever I say that one line she wrote now, I get a standing ovation. Wanna hear it? Not bad, I suppose, for an amateur. Glug, glug, glug. This voice is really fucking me up. Her ladyship puts me to shame. Oh god, this fucking guy. I'm glad he didn't turn out to be like some kind of mastermind. He was just a really patriotic man trying his best. Been visiting the old girl on a daily basis, of course. Jody, my old jailbird. Must say, battling with those bally stairs every day has done wonders for the old dicky peg. What? Managed it rather well with the housework, too. Got this maid taped up, I say. I hope the gossiping neighbors don't realize the man of the house is his own maid. I have to read quick, because they go... This is so funny. Oh, the deep voices fuck me up. Oh, it's these two. My Rowley is back on the beat again, all thanks to the Raper. There's nothing I enjoy more these days than hunting out small change in the gutter. I'm a bit of Bobby now, looking out for all Londoners, their dropped halfpennies, and my lovely wife. Oh, Pat. Oh, Rowley. Oh, I love these two. I felt so bad for him in his case. I love them. Looks like I'm gonna be doing Tom for a bit now. But Iris comes every day for a natter, so it ain't too boring. She's always going on about all them cases what Shams is looking into. Criminal investigations are kind of interesting when you get into them. And I'm a part of them. I think that's the key. Yes, I renounced my upbringing and chose a life of sophisticated crime. But regrets, please. Give over, bruv! That ain't the Ash we used to know! We got time in here to plan the comeback of Milverton and Skulkin's milk run, right? The three musket Watsits. Milk in the neighborhood for all it's worth. Oh my fucking god, these three. Oh my. Wow. Just wow. This past 6 months has been a time I shall remember forevermore. Painful goodbyes and wonderful encounters. I've come to realize that's what life is all about. Naruhodo-san, I promise, your assistant will return to you one day. But for now, I leave you with many memories and a heartfelt wish that life will treat you well. Oh, stop! Ah! Oh! Yo, it's I love it. I was not expecting this, the end, like, there were a couple times, they got a couple tears out of me, they did. Got me all misty-eyed. These, like, proper credits. Oh, Katsuma. Okay, so now I guess I can just talk. This is the part of the credits where I can just talk, because no secret extra dialogue. But I kind of lost my train of thought, so I don't really know what to say now. Fun game. I liked it. I like Ace Attorney games. Like, they're ridiculous, they're crazy. That fucking bitch, and her blatant and flagrant destruction of evidence, I will never forget. The most, whoops, almost dropped the controller. The most flagrant, and this says a lot, because I played all the Ace Attorney games. This says a lot. That was the most flagrant destruction of evidence I've ever fucking seen. This bitch she was like, fucking What evidence, bitch? Out of control. Unbelievable. Shame. Anyways. Yeah, I like Ace Attorney games. They're ridiculous. They're absurd. I lose myself in the logic sometimes. I start yelling. I will admit, even before I started streaming, like, when I play... Back when I, like, played Ace Attorney games, like, when I played through the series, that yelling thing that I do, like, when things are crazy and ridiculous and don't make any fucking sense, that's not for the show. Like, I'm not doing that for the entertainment value. I'm actually like that. I'll be playing the game on my own time. No viewers, no nothing. Just, what the fuck do you mean? Like, it's just, I don't know. There's something, it's funny. It's fun. There's just something about that surge of emotion and letting myself feel it is just, it's just enjoyable. And this series gets it from me because the fucking ridiculous nonsense. The fact that we basically proved this, like, proved our point like 5 times over, but every time the witness was like, yeah, but have you considered? Nuh-uh. And now we have to, oh shit, we didn't think of that. Now we have to go back to square one. Fuck. Like, what do you mean? It's ridiculous. Anyways, yeah, I'm excited to play the second one. I'll probably, like I said, not probably. This Wednesday spot is gonna be, I'm gonna, shift to, Fire Emblem Three Houses. I already started that playthrough back when my controller fucked up. I spilled soda on it. It's not important. Switch to Fire Emblem Three Houses. And then, I'll come back to the second game in this series. By series, I mean the great Ace Attorney specifically. Yo, Gregson. It's the sleepy. The sleepy officer might be my favorite, of like the witnesses, of like the non-main characters. In fact, he's definitely that. He's just such a sweet boy. Anyways, I got distracted again. Fucking what else is new? That's my entire stream catalog, is me getting distracted by random bullshit. Yeah, so I guess I'll just do my whole spiel. Well, no, because I want to let the credits roll. I'm bad at this. I'm so disorganized. Yo, Van Zeek's great fucking, I really liked his character. Like, at no point did he feel like he was, like, he played the part, like, the part of, like, the intimidating prosecutor who will do whatever. But, like, he really felt like the type of prosecutor that, like, I like, which is the one where it's just like, I want to get to the fucking bottom of this, and I'm not dealing with any bullshit. I want the truth, and obviously they think the truth is that the accused is the one who did it, but, like, he ain't making shit up. He was actively against making shit up. Like, he was great prosecutor. I liked Van Zeek's. I'm very intrigued by where his story goes. I assume they probably will delve more into that. Who was his Japanese friend who betrayed him? Much curiosity. I'm very excited to play the second one, but like I said, oh god, they're gonna look at me. He's the best. Sholmes is the best. So yeah, I guess now I'll do the wrap-up thing. I'll be back on Friday with more Ni no Kuni. Oh shit, there's more. No, there's just a picture. Good. Fuck, I missed it. I got the dulled one. It's fine. Yeah, I'll be back on Friday with more Ni no Kuni. I'll be back on Monday with more, possibly the last Kingdom Hearts 2 stream, and finish that game and go on to, what's the next one? It's like Birth by Sleep or some the names are dumb. At Kingdom Hearts, I'm enjoying the series. The names of the games are stupid. Fucking 358/2 days. Fucking, why are you making me do Division? I don't give a fuck. Anyways, so yeah, Monday, possibly the end of Kingdom Hearts 2. And then next week, Wednesday, this channel will be Fire Emblem Three Houses. Classes in session. Thanks for watching. Have a good time. Bye, Ace Attorney. We'll return at another point in time. Bye.